Hey everyone, it's Calvin, also known as Wimmer, and this is a Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD, and it's time to jump into this lake. Jump right into a cutscene. This is one of the moments that really like personifies how brave Link is. You could not, well maybe you could pay me, it depends on the money, but like jumping into a lake, like would never be me. It would never be me. And like I think people know by now like my big fear of, oh it's gonna look beautiful here. Yeah, looks gorgeous. Lake Floria. Like, I think a lot of people know about my fear of being underwater at this point, so maybe that's just me. But like, I think it's, oh yeah, it's actually very cool. It takes us with the current here, so. I'm actually like a big fan of underwater levels in games, and like ice levels too. I know like they're like not extremely popular with a lot of people. And that makes sense because a lot of levels that take control away from people are not very popular with a lot of people. And I never like fault people. Oh, it's the boys.
Huh, another human. Okay, I just have to avoid eye contact and back away slowly.
No, come here. Come here to me. I want to have a chat. Come here. It's really cool that like they keep saying like another human, right? Like that's one of my favorite aspects of this game is that these creatures, like, and everyone we're meeting.
Quit following me, pest. If you don't move along, I'll be forced to tell Alexis the water dragon about your little incursion.
Like, we know that Zelda's been here because everyone we meet.
Huh, didn't see that coming, did you? Yep, there's no way you're gonna be able to follow me now. So what now? Are you going to cry? If you think you can make it true, just go ahead and try.
Okay. No, oh my god, okay. What's she get that?
How is it even possible? I've never seen you pull off a spin like that. Wait, that water dragon scale, does that make you the emissary of the goddess like the water dragon said? I've got an idea. Maybe you can help her, Excellence.
Take me to her.
Yeah, about that. It happened really recently. This weirdo came in here with a gang of monsters went wrong.
So maybe like the human that she's, it could be Zelda, but like also like you could say that that Graham is a human too.
My lady the water dragon is a fierce fighter, and boy did she gobble up the most of those monsters in the first few seconds. Thing is, there was just so many of them. While she was distracted, the weirdo leading all those creatures managed to wound her. She's healing up now, but she says we don't have enough special water for her to make a full recovery. So could you please talk with her, Excellence, to see if you could help her out? I'll even take you to her. Follow me.
So we know where there is like a bunch of special water, right? We can think about that already. Like where are we gonna get special water? While the game will probably let you know and like let you know in a efficient manner. I think it's also fun that this game allows you to think about the places you've been so far and the stuff you've done so far, and lets you like kind of like realize what you have to do before you even like have to do it.
That's weird. I was supposed to meet up my friend here, and the path is blocked with a new huge boulder. Lovely. Now what do we do?
Don't worry, buddy. I'm on the case. Apparently I'm not on the case. It was too close to the talk button. That's what happened. There we go. I mean, there's your friend. Did we get the friend at the first try?
Hey, don't eat me.
I won't eat you.
What? You don't want to gobble me up? That's a relief. I've been hiding here for a while ever since a school of scary-looking fish swam through.
That's fine. You got the right idea, to be honest. Hide behind that rock right away. So let's try and blow up this over here. So I think, yeah, we have to like blow up these boulders with these boys. Like that. So that's the way we get out of here. But there's also stuff down below that I want to get to. It's going to add to the map here as well. Yeah. Usually I don't
okay. Oh no, that's usually your noodle. Her Excellence is just up ahead, over this way.
Usually I don't like to like spoil things in my playthroughs, especially since like people might be playing the game for the first time or watching the game for the first time, which there are quite a few people. But one thing I would like to say is that like, I'm so excited to see what this place looks like in HD. Like, water areas in general always are very impressive to me. But like at the same time, I'm just kind of like, I think that this area in general is going to be really cool. Especially since like on the Nintendo Wii, on the Nintendo Wii, one of my favorite little machines ever, it is like beautiful anyway. Like playing this on the Wii U was gorgeous. You know what I mean? Like playing this on the Wii U was absolutely beautiful. And like look at these, like already this looks amazing. The colors in these guys looks amazing.
Wow, perfect job. I call it amazing, but I think we both know it was the water dragon scale to make it a little stunt possible.
True. You gotta acknowledge. Oh my god, it looks so cool above too. Oh, I'm actually very happy to be here, guys. I'm very happy to be here. Do we have to make another jump up this way then? And the music gets less muffled as you come out of the water. Is that right? So we haven't saved since here, which is fine. Man, the quest logs are such a nice addition to the game too. Just like adding the pictures to it. It's a tiny thing that like really adds to the game. And that's what's making this game so great to me. And that's what is making it the definitive version of this game to me. Is the fact that we have like so many like cool, like tiny things that are making this game a goddess plume. We should have read what that said, but it's okay. It's okay, we've read it many times before at this point. We can also go up here and get the sky block, because why not? The music here is fantastic too. This is the type of music that like, you know, I'd save and like put in like folder of YouTube music. I have a folder of like music to use for videos. And that'll be one of the things that we put into it for sure. We've learned that those sky blocks are incredibly important. At least when it comes to like obtaining like very like unimportant items, if that makes sense. It's like, yeah, it's important. But at the same time, it's important just like to make the game a little bit like easier, I suppose. Because we're not doing many side quests and not collecting like every single thing we have in the world, I actually kind of like this idea because since I played the game before, having the kind of like base amount of hearts that you can get, you know, it kind of makes sense because we probably don't need a million amounts of hearts. I think collecting hearts in this game is really important for like hero mode and the difficulty mode, the hard modes. Oh, it's Big Boy McGraw with the X in his head. I'm Big Boy McGraw.
Yikes, over back, there's one of the fish that Weirdo brought in here to use to attack our excellence. Watch out, they're mean as they come.
Oh, they're mean as they come, huh? Well, if it isn't a blinkety blopper, my mortal enemy. I got him, guys. I got him.
Wow, the goddess sure knows how to pick them. You did great.
How cool is it as well is that like we've gone from like people being like, you're insignificant, you can't help Zelda, you have to get better if you have to help Zelda, to these fish people just being impressed at us doing a spin attack, you know what I mean? It's great. It's great. It's a great feeling.
At last we're here.
And to be honest, it feels better getting the praise now because we didn't get the praise at the beginning. You know what I mean?
Her Excellence the Water Dragon is just up ahead. Hang on a second.
Like getting ultimate praise, that's so cool. Like just all the time, for just being Link. You know, it's cool, but like it's much more interesting to have a game of people where it starts off people being like, you're not that good yet. You're not that great yet. You're lazy. You don't even try. You're not even that good yet. To then have like characters be like, oh, that was freaking awesome. Well done. Oh, you did good this time. That feels really good. Oh my lord, it's like a paradise up here. Look at this. They really just like I don't know, in terms, like here's this, and let's not even talk about the HD version for a second. In terms of design, they just did like a superb, oh my god. They just did a superb job with this game. Like all aspects of this game are incredibly designed. I can imagine that one of the most fun aspects of making this game was the concept art. Because if anyone's drawn, or like, I'm still like, you know, I'm still trying to get better at drawing, but if anyone's drawn or like created stories, the best part of making a story and writing a story is like writing down the characters' names and designing the characters. You know, it's so much fun.
Ah, you there, human. You have intruded into my home, a sacred place. Few are permitted to enter. There is no place for one such as you, and yet here you stand. You will quickly explain how you got here.
I've never said I'm lost. Should we say I'm lost?
Do not mock me, boy. Linger in my hall a moment longer and I'll bite your head clean off. So she like literally just says, F off. That's really cool. You have intruded my home. Blah, blah, blah. Yes. Water dragon. Those with manners address me as Farron, warden of the woods. I was appointed by the goddess herself. Though my current state is less than, well, intimidating, shall we say. Know that you stand in the presence of a loyal servant to the goddess. I say, that's one of my scales you have there. A sacred gift such as that can only be carried by the goddess's chosen hero. But could you really be him? That raises questions. Even with that scale in your possession, finding the hall is no easy task. How did you find me? Ah, yes. That cackling old hermit Quiqui told you where I live, didn't he? Honestly, I can't remember how many times I've told that scruffy thing to keep his mouth shut. That's the last straw. Next time I see him, he's dinner. Oh, but I digress. You've come here seeking the sacred flame, have you? Of course I have. I knew it. But I'll be straight with you. A shrimpy boy like you hardly looks part of the goddess' chosen hero. Here we go again. We're getting knocked down a peg. You know what I mean? It's like, now everyone's gonna believe that this young boy is gonna be the big hero of the game. Which makes sense, because like, that's what's always so strange. Sorry for going on a tangent here. When people are like, Link doesn't even look like a hero. He doesn't even look that strong. He doesn't even look that muscular. How's he able to climb on this? How's he gonna climb on that? People in the world see that too. People in the world see him as like not that impressive. But he is impressive. He's Link. There's no doubt about it. A test is only to prove you're everything you say you are. Shortly before your arrival, I was attacked by a pompous creature called himself Graham. I stood against that self-proclaimed demon lord, but I was wounded in the encounter. By the way, for anyone who didn't hear, I call him Graham as a joke. I love Graham. It's just a while back I called him Graham, and then a bunch of people like corrected me, even though I was joking. It was like years ago. I just thought it was funny calling him Graham. I don't know. The wounds he's given me are stubborn things. I have been forced to recuperate in this basin of sacred water. Unfortunately, healing properties of the sacred water have diminished, and I'm now in need of another dose to freshen up my healing bath. Bring me a container of fresh sacred water that I require. Do me this favor, I'll gladly show you where to find the sacred flame you desire. What you say? You got it. You got it. Fi's like, oh look, she turns her head to her as well. I'm analyzing the water remaining in this basin. Excellent. I can now help douse for the water type you were searching for. Master, you have wisely elected to carry an empty bottle used to carry the water you seek. Yes, sure, I did that on purpose. Yes. If you continue down this way, you will find an exit to the back to the woods. Excellent. Now run along. One does not keep the dragon waiting. Keep a dragon waiting. Just honestly, like a really like fantastic moment. A really great experience looking out like in all of this here. Like you see all these people like dancing together and talking together. Like it's really cool. They did such a good job with this. I want to say that like there's a lot of reasons why this is my favorite Zelda game. And this is of course one of them. Like there's no doubt about it, this is of course one of them. I eventually like think I want to just like make a whole video of like why I love certain aspects of Zelda Skyward Sword. Because there is a lot. There's a lot of reasons. I've actually gotten to the point with like Zelda games though that like when people are like, why do you like Skyward Sword? Like I've talked about why I love Skyward Sword so much, and people can say like Calvin, that's a bit silly, like saying this, but it's like, man, I have like multiple playthroughs on my channel. Check one of them out. You know what I mean? You can find out why I like Skyward Sword there. And that may sound pretentious, like, hey, check out my videos if you want to know. But it's like, man, I've been explaining it for so long. You know what I mean? It's like, just please, just watch what all you have to do is actually, I think all you would have to do to find out why I love Skyward Sword is watch like one of the videos for like 10 minutes. And you're like, okay. That's understandable. Bah. So we have to get this sacred water. Link checking out here where he's been, like, you know, as you would if you found a shortcut to another area. Master, I have information to report. By my estimates, you are currently situated in the southwest area of the Farron Woods. Please confirm your location on the map. Right here. There's the sealed grounds. There's the deep woods, which I think like we have to like get around here. There's Quiqui and all those guys there.
Thank you very much, Fi, for your help. So if I'm not mistaken, the sacred water should be in a sacred place of... Oh, look who it is. It's big. This guy always reminds me of, like, the devil from Cow and Chicken mixed with Pete from Goof Troop. You know? Pete was one of my favorite characters. Like, because, like, again, I would never, like, fancy myself, like, a good character designer ever. But, like, if you want inspiration to create, like, a character who is, like, someone you have to foil, right? A bad guy who is not terrible all the time, but, like, is just, like, a foiler, you know? Someone who's slightly annoying but can be realistically, like, kept in each episode without having to, like, F and kill him off or something. Pete. Pete is perfect for that, guys. Ah! Okay. These guys were always, like, a bit difficult for me to fight, if I'm being honest. I know you can also, like, run up the shield. Oh, we jumped way too early. I know you can also run up the shield and, like, fight him that way. But he takes so much damage. I'll take that heart there. Okay, so what we want to do is, and I could be completely wrong about this. I could be utterly wrong and mistaken. But I think what we have to do is I think we have to get back to a certain wooded area. And we have to get back to Skyview Temple. So the best way to get back to Skyview Temple for me is maybe not to travel on foot, unless we do have to travel on foot, and then that's different. But I think we're not at that stage yet. If we could just turn around and get right in here. Yeah. This game's just impressive all the way around, you know what I mean? It's just all impressive. Yeah, sure, I will. I actually have a funny story to tell that is regarding the channel that I found very funny. That we might be doing something on at some point, for sure. And that is the fact that, like, last night, I was about to buy... oh, shit. I was about to buy The World Ends With You. Yeah. And then, like, Square Enix sent me a code for the game. So we might be doing something for that at some point, by the way. I was, like, literally, like, 60 or, like, almost 60 euro down. You know what I mean? That kind of feeling, which wouldn't have been too bad. My readings indicate the presence of sacred water within the temple. Unfortunately, it's not possible to use your dowsing ability here. Based on my calculations, I estimate the water is located in the deepest part of the temple complex. We know what that is. There's also a chest we didn't get. I'm taking greater enemy presence in the vicinity than I previously observed. You will be wise to proceed with caution. Thank you very much, Fi. We will go and kill every single enemy in this game. Oh, there is. See, now I wonder how that happens here. Now, if that's just like, and I'm talking about, like, nature, I suppose. If the weaker enemies are just driven out, will stronger enemies come in and, like, you know, animals, I should say. It's interesting to think about for me. Cause, like, why would there be stronger enemies here now? You know what I mean? Why would there, like, all of a sudden there be, like, stronger enemies? Oh, hello, buddy. How are you doing?
Hold it, you're that guy I met in the volcano. Here to do some treasure hunting too?
Yep.
Called it, you got treasure hunter written all over your face. Did the big stone guy out there tip you off to the loot?
Tip?
No one's beating me to the sweet loot. No one's beating me to the sweet loot piled up in this place.
I mean, here's the thing, dude. You can have it. You can have the loot. Just give me some water. You know what I mean? Like, I really don't mind. Well, we could have used a shortcut, actually. There's a shortcut around here, but, like... Whoa. It's so cool how they've, like, doubled down on, like, the amount of enemies here. Wait, there's the door's locked again? Very interesting. I completely forgot that they locked the door again. Right? Is that just... I don't know, maybe that's just weird to me. Pop them as soon as possible. Now, unless, like... They totally did intend us for us to go this way. So let's see what we have here. We can climb up here. There's a locked door right here. So we can get up here if we so choose. But there's also something in here too. Huh.
Just fantastic. I worked like a weasel to swipe a key from the monster, and then I have to go and lose it. I just can't remember which hole I hid it in. On here, I thought that key would be my ticket to a life of luxury. I could have sworn I buried it right around here.
Thank you so much, sir, for giving me that information. What over here? Is it here? I mean... this freaking bullshit. I hate this. I hate this spider web. Okay, so it's clearly gonna be over there, right? Like we have to, at this point, we have to kind of like realize, like if you put a dangerous enemy in one place, I'm going to assume it's there. You know what I mean? That's the location. I'm gonna assume it's there.
Okay, just get this guy really quick here. Oh no.
Hey, pop up. Oh no, what could I do? I get very like petty sometimes with enemy. Oh no. Leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone. Leap, blink. Oh no. No, get down. We were about to trash talk. He's looking for a challenge. He saw, it's like a cat seeing a vacuum. He just ran when he saw the ghost bellows. Smart decision. Hello. It's not here? Maybe I was completely wrong then. It's like, I thought it would be like exactly here. Which to me would have like made sense, you know? Like putting it right around here. But I guess not. So all the talk about me saying the dangerous enemy probably has it. Man, like for some reason, like I can't remember like a thing about like coming back to Skyview Temple. Maybe it's just because like I don't think it takes that long to come back here. I think it's like a quick like trip and a half. So like maybe that's the reason why I don't really see like. Ow. I kind of just want to go up top if that's okay. Can you just take me up top, Link? Can we go up to the surface? Thank you. Link! Link, take me back up top. Thank you. Thank you so much, Link. You're a good boy. You're a good boy. Well, actually, you know what? Like, I'm not gonna. I think the dangerous enemy thing. Oh, you're still here?
Huh? I can't find it anywhere. It's the darnest thing. I buried a key around here, but I can't remember the hole where I put it. Now, where could I have hidden that key? I guess it might be in this room after all. You don't happen to have a map on you, pal?
I do have a map on me. Key? It's the darndest thing. Yeah, so he definitely has the key somewhere. I don't know if it'll be over here, but we'll try. I tried to press the running button there. So maybe it is over here? Okay, so maybe it still applies. Dangerous enemy, the key will be here. Hey, let me kill you. You have to understand the rules of Skyward Sword. Ow!
He's like, I do. You shouldn't have turned your back on me, buddy.
They are like, that's one thing that they're actually doing really cool with like the enemies a little bit later in the game too. Is that they're getting more moves. You know what I mean? They're getting more moves as time goes forward as well. Where is the key, sir? Where did you put the key? Uh-oh. Sir, this is getting... You better tell me where the key is right now before things get out of hand. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? What if the key's nowhere? What if the key doesn't even exist? What if he has the key and he's lying all this time? So we've been running around like kind of like, or like I've been running around kind of like what my, like it was like I had Oh god, oh god. I had no idea what I was doing for a long time. Because again, this is one of those things that for some reason I can't remember whatsoever. Then I forgot. You never do that to me again, please. Then I completely forgot. That you can literally, I think you can, yeah, you can literally pass through this even when it's underwater. And so we can actually get up to here as well. Here's the thing, I actually don't think swimming's too bad in this game. I don't think it's too bad. I think the only time when it's like a little bit fidgety is when you're trying to get back to the surface. So is this where the key's gonna be? It is. Okay. You know what I mean? Like, I think a silly thing you can always say is like, it's always in the last place you look, because like, of course it is, right? But this is one of those things where it's like, yeah, this is the last possible place I could have looked. It was there. But now we have the small key, and now we can head back in here. But now I kind of like... I don't know, I think they did a good, okay job on the return of the return to this dungeon. Ow, no, I did a terrible job because I got hurt and now I'm angry. Now it's a bad game. There you go. I wasn't waiting for you, you don't wait for me. How about that? So, can we waltz right over there? Let's see. Because I think we might have to have another fight here now in a second. But there is a possibility we could just waltz over here. Yeah, okay, yeah, there's this over here, but we need no, the door's open. The door's definitely open. Wait, there's a heart piece here as well. How do you get the heart piece here again? Shining Pearl and Pokemon Diamond, the remakes. And the reason why this was so adorable to me is because Nintendo puts their pictures on the thing, right? They put the picture of the game on the actual screen. On the Nintendo page. They didn't understand that wasn't out yet. There we go. Okay, guys, I got that there as well. Also, I got this heart piece there as well, which actually like was kind of by chance. I was just searching around trying to find it, and I just picked up that heart piece as well. Picked up this too. I suppose like we shouldn't be too shy about collecting this amber relic either, if the thing wants to collect for me. Oh my god. Okay, I reset the gyro at the wrong time there. Just picking up this. A nice thing to pick up for ourselves. And then we just go across here. It's funny because like I think a lot of people before I played the game told me about like retreading dungeons. Told me about the idea that like eventually I'll have to go back to older dungeons. And I was incredibly worried about it because sometimes revisiting places isn't that fun. But I think they did a really good job here, just making it a little bit different and making it short enough.
Sheesh, I think some serious miles to get my paws in the treasure and I found squat. Talk about bad luck. I think some no-good thief beat me to the goods. There's nothing here but water now. Who in the stinking world would come all this way for water? Nobody, that's who. I'm cutting my losses heading out. So okay, he's heading home. He's heading home. But now all we have to do is like actually just go in here and collect the water. It takes like a couple of seconds to do as well. The door is still going to shut behind us. I forgot about this. Okay, let's do our best. Let's keep resetting the gyro. Let's try and focus on this guy here like this. Because if we focus on one guy for now, we can actually do some damage to him. And then, you know, because like, yeah, doing damage to all three of them at the same time would be nice. But focusing on one of the guys at this moment will also just give us a bit of damage that we need. And like also like reduce the amount of people attacking us at any one time. Oh, see, there was panic there. They trapped me against the wall. You can kind of see, one of the things I love about these enemies is that you can kind of see like, oh yeah, we can't get trapped against the wall. Wait, are you the guy who has been? No, you weren't the guy. Who's the guy? Which one of you is the guy? Wait. Oh no, it is you.
Got him. It's actually kind of scary, but like it's a really fun battle. That's the thing. Like, the sword fighting in this game is so much fun. There's one fight later on in this game with the sword fighting that legit in my first playthrough, I reloaded the save just to fight. Like, I loved it so much. He's going for it. He's going for it. I love fighting these enemies. And again, like, that's one of the things, like, I love the motion control in this game. It makes fighting like this so intimate. So up close and personal when it comes to enemies. You're doing it, you know what I mean? There we go. I won't even take the hearts that they would have given me. So, is it safe to assume... Oh, no, they give me rupees. Is it safe to assume then Gurahim repopulated this place thinking that we would actually get the sacred water? Is that a safe thing to assume? I think so. For my money, it seems that he would have, like, brought more enemies to this place thinking that we would come here after he saw what the goddess was doing, or the water dragon pharaoh. Hello, Fi. I detect sacred water nearby. There are no monster auras causing interference. You can douse here. Very cool. And look at all the birds. At this point, these birds need to be collected. Again, we do, like, canon-wise, we don't collect the birds. Canon-wise, we take their feathers off, pluck them, and then leave them be. There we go. Is that enough? You got some water, just normal water, but okay, so where's the sacred water then, huh? Where's the sacred water, huh? Is it back here? Is all of it sacred water? Or is it just some parts of it that's sacred water? Let me see. Fi, which part of this is sacred water, Fi? Fi, let me know which part of this is sacred water. Is it right here? Is it shining? Can I collect fish? I mean, of course that the sacred water would be, yeah, near the fairies. You got some sacred water. This pure water can heal the wounds of the water dragon. It has mystical properties. It can be found in ordinary water. Someone call Katara. There's a 95% probability that the water here is identical to the water within the water dragon's basin. I suggest we take it back to her. So it's just a little top off. Oh, we're just going right back there? Oh, we exited Skyview Temple again. So then... Let's head here again. Man, just getting a look at how beautiful this place is as well as we head back here. Like, sometimes it's very, you know, it's a good thing to remember to take it, to stop. You know, just stop and just take a look at things. And I definitely didn't do it here as I came back here the last time. Or just a few minutes ago, I suppose. But now we have this for, the water dragon. I swear I'm a hero. I swear I'm a hero. I got it. Yes, just look at that color. There's no doubt this is the water you need. Quickly, boy, pour it into my basin. I'm glad they do it for you, because I would have done it and it would have ruined it. Link did that as if it was the most nonchalant thing ever. Take it. Just freaking take it. I'm done with all these requests. Oh my god. I always, the strip down the middle is something that's amazing. I'm always a big fan of like moving textures, you know?
Exquisite, I can feel its energy surging through me. Behold the full majesty of Farron, water dragon, and guardian of these lands. I stand tall, healed, and whole once again. Human, you have done well to bring me the sacred water I asked you for. I see now it is no coincidence that you completed the goddess's trial and obtained the water dragon's scale. In turn, I will grant you a favor, the favor you have asked me, and lead you to the sacred flame of my land. Come.
So where are we going to the sacred flame? So it's gonna be, oh my god, we're going here. We're going here. The music's so good. It's honestly like, it's bone chilling.
Now behold.
Like, yeah, the moving water textures are beautiful. They're absolutely gorgeous. I forgot this place was so close. One of the best dungeons in the entire series.
Go, the sacred flame you seek lies within this place. While the waterfall has barred entrance to this place for many years, monsters have still found a way in, and inside they flourish. Ah, but you are the goddess's chosen hero, swatting a few monsters will be no trouble for you. I imagine you and I will cross paths again. Until then, do not lower your guard. Farewell, boy.
Really great interaction with this water dragon. And also just like honestly giving us exactly what we asked for. And right away. All of this is beautiful. All of it. We wouldn't have been able to get here before. But now we certainly can. Look at this, like, yeah, this, I think this is, like, it's not entirely unique. But, like, I love when Link, like, takes a look around in these places. It just adds so much to, like, what this little dungeon is. And this definitely is, like, a lot of people's favorite dungeon. I would say that, like, a lot of people love this dungeon, like, more than any other dungeon in the game. Or at least for me personally, it's definitely how I feel. I love this dungeon to death. I forgot how close this was. Like, again, maybe you guys agree with what I'm saying. Like, I forgot, like, this dungeon felt like it was way, way far ahead. You know what I mean? It felt like it was way far ahead. And maybe it's just because of how much, like, we all love this dungeon and everyone loves this dungeon. Maybe like, I'm talking, you know, out my butt here. Maybe there's quite a few people that don't like the dungeon too, and I'm sure there is. To me, this is an amazing dungeon that I love dearly. Okay, so let's start off quickly by saving. It can never hurt. You never know what might happen. Take a bit of a save. We have a doorway over here that has a handle on it, but first I want to jump into the water. So that I think that hand is going to close, so we have to be careful about this. We'll try, yeah, let's go over here and get this then. Like, a silver rupee is worth it to, like, try and obtain this, you know what I mean? It's to me, it's worth it anyway. To get it right there like that. But also, like, I forget entirely if this, like, actually, like, get some air. Such a cool way of getting air. Just jump in and jump out. Again, like, these fish are populating this place, so they found a way in. And animals do that, by the way. Like, I have a fly net, like, on my window, just in case any flies get in. Moths find a way. Like, I haven't had one fly in the room, like, all summer. Moths, though, they will find every way to get in there. They're persistent. They're persistent creatures. So let's knock this down. It's interesting, like, it's barely a puzzle, but, like, I guess, like, they're trying to show you what mechanics you might be using in this game going forward or using in this dungeon going forward. Yeah, this dungeon's amazing. And, like, the colors of the dungeon are fantastic. The actual, like, vibes of the dungeon are amazing, too. And see, what's great about that is they didn't make the sound, right? They didn't do the like diddle diddle diddle, because they're not telling you like, hey, this is what you got to do. At least not yet. Okay. Come down. Come down. No, no, I refuse. Never, never will you do that to me. Simon says door. Let's see this again. Strike the gemstone pointing in 4 directions wisely. The way will open for one who knows the secret order. So, okay, it's the secret order of the, like, I think it's like outside. We'll try once, but it's not gonna work. We did it. Okay, so I think it's... No? I will try one more time with this. So we'll go up, this, that, that. We'll try one more time. So it's actually down, up, right, left. No. Okay. Okay. I'll take it. I'll take it. There's someone, the spider see me. He knows the secret order. Yes, I figured it out. True, sheer intelligence. That's great. I will say though, like, get out here. Like, while like, yeah, that was totally random, there is some like weird muscle memory in that too, where I was kind of like, is this the right one? Is this the right one? And I'm not saying that I knew it, because I totally did not, and I don't remember it. But there is, you know, that you have that like weird muscle memory where it's like, I remember being like up and down up or right to left or something like that. So you just have to try that over and over again. There's another little pattern here. My friend Pattern. Gotcha. Gotcha, buddy. I think we can go down below. Yep. You trying to get in the... Okay, if the rule, if the spider comes in the water, we're turning off the game. Spiders and underwater? Are you serious? Actually, you know what? That's actually not like a totally bad combination. A friend I had used to have this pond, which had like a bunch of like koi fish in it, I think. Or like, they might have been koi fish, they might have been something else. I'm not entirely, like, I'm not a fish scientist, a marine biologist. But like, I remember like, they had these little water spiders in them. Yeah, we have to go through here, isn't it? Yeah, yeah, okay. I remember we had these little water spiders in them. Owie, owie, katawi. And like, I like thought they were really cute. And like, for someone like me, who wouldn't usually find water spiders very cute, it was a very interesting experience. And maybe it's because they're so skinny and thin, and they're just like swimming through the water. And I have a very like big soft spot for like things that you know, like little creatures that like look like they shouldn't be in one place, you know? Like when you see a cat like on a tractor or something, you know, it's like, that you shouldn't be there. And it's the same way with like spiders in the water. Even though those spiders were their natural habitat. I don't know, I thought they were very cute. Okay, so we got our, like, let's hope this is an item that I think it's one of the best items in the game. It's a small key. It is not that item I was thinking of. But look, a small key is good too. And now we made it back out here. So now we can unlock a door. Fair enough. Link puts his arms out, like, wide. It's actually nice to see you. Like, we're just a regular plant enemy. Very nice to see him. He puts his arm out wide in the chute. Take me with you. So we've unlocked that, which is cool. We can't get over here for now, but there are certain things we can do. No, this, like, I'm gonna keep saying it. This dungeon's freaking amazing. It's just such a fantastic dungeon. So we can go through here, right? But I don't think we can do much with this yet. But that's where we have to go. They're showing us very clearly right now you have to go here because that's where the key is. Or the key slot, I should say. Let's drop down below. Oh, I felt that Link's knees. Link's knees. Really cool revival here. This guy's a little bit faster with his reflexes as well. He's gonna do something else here. Now, let me ask you this question, sir. Is that fair? See, what it's doing is, and it's actually like a really cool design choice, it's limiting how you can like attack it, right? Like it's giving you, like, you're used to fighting the other guy where you had like all these different avenues and all these different motions. Like usually there's like 2 motions all the time where you get to like attack these guys, right? Now they're giving us this motion where it's like you have to attack from one space. And I actually feel like these guys are like the ultimate training when it comes to like fighting in this game. Personally, anyway. You can also use bombs on these guys. You see what I mean? Like they're giving, like, you have to fight this way. You can't just like choose a different way to fight. So I think, yeah, we made a mistake there for sure. This is your brother. We have a fairy, so I'm not too worried about like trial and error here. But it's just literally about like getting the right. Oh my god, his head is so cool. Really cool design here as well. See, there we go. We can, if we hit the we don't want to hit that. You know what I mean? We don't want to hit that right there. Because if we hit his block, he will hit us. We hit him, but still he hit us first. Yeah, it's just like an ultimate, like, kind of like, you only have one avenue. You're gonna have to learn how to do this. And like, I believe you can use a bomb on this guy, but I don't like to do it. Great. That's also a very Zelda thing, turning like a very serious enemy into like a very like, I don't know if the word for it is like a very comedic enemy, like all of a sudden. Still a very fun fight. And because of that, now we get the item in the game that makes this whole dungeon one of the most special dungeons in the game, the whip. Attached to the end of the whip is a strange glowing sphere of light that can latch itself onto various things. If you see something you can reach, target with ZL and snag it with your whip. For sure thing, for sure thing. It's just a cool item. And like, I feel like Skyward Sword has so many, I hope they bring back the whip. Like, how cool would it be in Breath of the Wild if you had the whip, right? And I'm dead serious about this, right? If you had the whip and like, that's one way you could travel faster around the world. Like, you grab onto a bird and like see where the bird is taking you. And like, because Breath of the Wild is all about like, you know, oh, this bird, you can be like, well, this bird is native to this region, but you can see where it flies around the place and where it like goes to, and you can watch it like maybe with some binoculars. And then like all of a sudden it's like, oh, I could probably get over to there if I attach onto this bird and have enough stamina. And stamina would be like a big feature with that too. I don't know, maybe that's just my like dumb idea. I just think it'd be really fun to do something like that. Bring back the whip. Campaign to bring back the whip. You know what I think? And maybe I'm a bit presumptuous because it is a bit early on in the franchise for me to say this. But I just had this feeling come over me as I thought about Twilight Princess there and Wind Waker and Ocarina of Time and all the other Zelda games I played. It just popped into my head. I think this might be one of the greatest franchises of all time. Just saying. Just saying that this might be one of the coolest franchises in the history of video games. Just saying. Music is good here too. And you got the dungeon map. I mean, like, again, like the dungeon maps in Skyward Sword are actually incredibly useful. Like, they not only give you where you have to go, but they also give you like color patterns as well, which are handy. Color patterns, super handy. So I'm trying to remember how exactly we get over here now as well. Hello, strange bird. Nice tail you have there. If I were you, I wouldn't extend it. Because then this happens. What a genius of a bird. What a genius of... Yeah, I won't do it again. You promise? I will not do it again. I swear. There you go. There you go. Cute little bird. Yeah, I think we can get up there from... I think you have to shoot the water up here to get there. Yeah, you have to shoot the water up there somehow. We also need to get up there too. I mean, we can head back here for a moment, for sure. Just to see what we're dealing with here. Because there's a lot. There is a lot that we can do in this dungeon. You know what? We should head over here to see what we can do with this. We should totally 100% head over here. I see exactly what we have to do already. I see exactly what we have to do already. You guys might see it too. Like already. Actually, you know what? I take what, like, getting up to the surface isn't that bad. I think it's just because I wasn't using the motion controls as much as I should have. Freaking, I don't know. I freaking love the whip in this game. And the Ancient Cistern is like, yeah, it's a top 5 dungeon, like easily, a top 5 dungeon. And that will cut off this, which will increase the pressure from down below, and I think we'll shoot the water from there? No? Oh no, it just gives us a passageway down here. Yes. Yes. Link, I know it's tough. I know you don't want to go here. Even, okay, like, here's the thing. That's one of the things that can be stubborn about being a player, right? Like, I knew I was going the wrong way. I just had to reset the gyro. I just have to reset the gyro. Sometimes we're just like, just go, you know? But like, it's like, no, it was me. I had to reset the gyro. That's pretty much it. I'm coming. Who's here to fight? Oh no, it's a spider. Listen, look, we got off on the wrong foot. I was trying to talk. I was trying to be nice. Who would have thought there was some like weirdo freaking spider in here who didn't like listening to people? Another 20 rupees, I'll take that. Okay, first of all, look over here. The mouth of the fish with the light shining down below on it. This is, whoever built this dungeon was a genius. Like an absolute genius. Can we not get it through this? I think we can, right? Maybe we can't. Maybe it's literally a lost cause. Well, anyway, regardless of that, I'm going to end the video here for today. And we're going to come back in the next one and get through the rest of this dungeon. There's an area in here that you can see there's a bunch of enemies. There's a bunch of different new mechanics that we can use in here too, which are going to be pretty interesting. I'll see you guys very soon. Bye-bye. I lied. There you go. That's how you do it.